What up everybody? Today we're going to be doing the most underrated What If on my channel. This one being, what if Kakashi was trained by Ichigo? Now, if you're new and you are not, well, I guess you're new to my channel, go ahead and fucking hit the subscribe button. That'd be appreciated. Much appreciated. We're on our goal, we have a goal of getting to 20k, at least that's my goal. Because why not, by the end of the year, getting 20k would be pretty fucking dope. Doubling what I got this year, that's pretty dope. I'm gonna get. So, yeah, if you guys want to partake in that and join the MILFing army, come on, the MILFing men, you guys are all junior MILFing men if you subscribe. It's just how it works, as a superior MILFing man, I am able to bestow that title upon you guys. So yeah, join. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Back off, James!
This trouble go get real, running quick, I'll pull the trigger, your face in the carpet. You bitch, what the fuck? I did not fall with a hit in the motherfucking ballast. I hold up the chopper, he shoot at your head, cause I only be aiming for headshots, bitch. Dirty records, I'm a motherfucking chopper, baby. Cartoon. This trouble go get real, running quick, I'll pull the trigger, your face in the carpet. You bitch, what the fuck? I did not fall with a hit in the motherfucking ballast. I hold up the chopper, he shoot at your head, cause I only be aiming for headshots, bitch.
Now, through this course of the years, or what would be about a year time from when Kakashi initially met Ichigo, he's been living with him, training intensely. He left his small-time apartment in the, Leaf Village, and ultimately has just been chilling inside this cave that has actually been decked out for quite a while, and it's getting better and better as he's using his salaries from missions to go on this. Now, Ichigo has been following along with Kakashi on these missions, so he's able to give him extra pointers. Kakashi, you could have done a lot better on that last one. I mean, yeah, sure, you outsped him, but that's just because of your sheer physical strength advantage, so I'd watch out. One of these days, if someone outclasses you, you might lose, so you need to train a little harder on that. He looks over and he's like, alright, bet. Now, can we spar again? I mean, that was pretty fucking fun. He's like, sure, man. Right when we get home, we'll fucking beat the shit out of each other. I mean, that's how it works. Now, Ichigo's able to truly spar with this guy since he still maintains his physical, well, at least able to hit people in his, spirit form. Pardon me. But he's unable to be seen by anyone but Kakashi. So, basically, they get back to the, their cave thing. Kakashi's like, hey, man, can you mind if I actually put up, a door or some shit? Because I've noticed it gets a little chilly, and we should build some insulation up in this bitch. And he's like, I like the way you're thinking. He's like, alright, let's go and get this shit. So they go to the construction firm or go somewhere relatively near that. It's basically in the Leaf Village. And hey, bud, you got any insulation we can use? Anything like that? They're like, yeah, man, we got this. And give some basically a bunch of insulation or insulating things as they go and they were smeared on the walls. And then they cover that up with some normal wood boards to provide it a little more at-home feeling. So it has the aesthetic outside appeal of a cave, yet in the inside is extremely, extremely cozy and warm. Now, basically Ichigo has the bright idea. He's like, I really miss my family, and I know you miss your family. I know we're both alone, but we're kind of like brothers now. We're basically brothers, that's the way I see it. And what do brothers do? They play fucking chess. And he's like, what do you mean chess? I've never played that shit. He's like, you don't know what chess is? He's like, bro, let me make you something. He goes back and he ends up carving what would be a chess set and begins teaching him how to play. He's like, this is the knight, this is the rook, this is the king, this is the queen. As he teaches all of this, the dude's like, oh shit, Kakashi's fucking honestly amazed by this. He's like, wow, your world is quite fascinating. I mean, we have shogi out here, which seems to be a lot more difficult, but this is quite an intriguing game, and I really like the way it goes. It's a lot more battle-orientated in a way. Sure, in shogi you can overtake someone and take their players, but in this one it's almost the same it's a different aspect to battle. I really like it. It's really good for strategizing. Basically, Ichigo looks over. Really? I didn't even think that in depth into it. I like the way you're thinking. I haven't been able to talk to anyone in a while, so I could be a little behind in my grammatical stuff, but it's fine. He's like, no, man, you've actually been holding up a way better conversation than anyone else, and I mean, I was so depressed at one point that now I almost wanted to kill myself, but you've really helped me out, man. Ichigo smiles. He's like, hey, that's what homies are here for. As they continue on, basically going into a normal sparring match outside. Now, at this point in time, they've cleared out a small area, or at least a small clearing inside the back of the fucking cave. Ultimately, it's just an extension. Now, they decided to put it on the outside and inside, so there's a training room with weights so that they can continue to get more ripped, as well as on the outside they have a little arena kind of area set up so they can beat the shit out of each other without drawing too much attention, like trees falling down. So all of that's fine. Plus, they had to get wood initially from somewhere just to build their house. That's how it works. Now, as they're beating the shit out of each other, Ichigo begins to comment. I've noticed that you've been picking up on spiritual pressure. You now have a quite large sum of it. It's not as much as mine, but it is very formidable. So as a matter of fact, I think it's probably lieutenant level right now. And I think you can finally summon a Zanpakuto. As Ichigo basically just nods his head in approval towards Kakashi. And Kakashi's like, Zanpakuto? Now, Ichigo's like, yeah, this. As he basically shows his sword, he's like, I've been using it against you this entire time in its base state, or at least its Shikai. If you want, I can show you a Bankai. I could even show you my true Bankai. However, I have a feeling that me going into something like that would incinerate all of you at once. Now, he's immediately taken off guard by this. Wait, what? Yeah, you see, people who do not possess the spiritual pressure, and when they're exposed to something of my level or my magnitude, it can incinerate them. Now, you might be able to survive. Very unlikely, but you might be able to if I go into the true Bankai. But none of the others will, because no one else possesses spiritual pressure as far as I know. Kakashi's like, yeah, I don't think I'm too curious to know about that one, but I'll go Bankai then. He's like, all right, if you insist. He suddenly goes, Bankai. As boom, fucking bam, he has a shit ton of power up as he rushes towards or outpaces. He was already outpacing him before, but he easily outpaces at this point. Now, Kakashi can't even see him. He's like, bro, what the fuck? I have the shotgun and I can't even see you. He's like, yeah, man, that's just how it works when you're above the speed of light. He's like, dude, huh? Yo, you're kidding. You are kidding. Holy fuck, you're telling me a Zanpakuto can do this? He's like, well, it really depends on you. See, you guys have basically what is very reminiscent of my flash step. So what I'm thinking is, if I help you master that, as well as help you manifest a Zanpakuto and you work on your abilities, you could become one of the strongest individuals I've ever met. Especially with your ninjutsu abilities that you've showed me. The fact that you can slice a lightning bolt at such a young age with your mere hand is pretty impressive, to be honest. And I like this shotgun. It helps you learn much faster, so I'm able to teach you. You're able to keep up with my normal learning processor, so it's pretty interesting, and I've learned a lot from you in general. Now, that is what we're going to leave this part off on. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. What the fuck do you think that Kakashi's Zanpakuto name should be, and what do you think his ability should be? Give me some suggestions in the comment section below. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I am out.